by the river Rhine. We're playing later on a concert in a festival that's called Open Source.
On this occasion we will be presenting live for the first ever time a number of new songs from our forthcoming album, which is called ABC 123. It will come out on Domino on October the 22nd on vinyl and download. It features 8 new tracks we did around January this year. Last night we had the chance to rehearse at a studio of a friend of us.
Rococo Rot was never a band that had like a rehearsal room or a studio where they were working constantly. So we're more like nomads, just like in terms that we have to compose or record the music always in different spaces. We were working in Düsseldorf or Berlin, or sometimes even in a hotel room in Paris or London. And I think that's a very important part of the work of Rococo Rot as well, that it's not really located to a special room or town. Yeah, the new record of Rococo Rot, ABC 123, is actually a result of a very spontaneous meeting we had in autumn 2006 and in January 2007 in Berlin. We met in the studio and we started immediately to create the tracks. It was not much about talking or finding a theory. It was more about making a very fast and direct unit together and being like a force or something. All the tracks were composed in a sort of process of spontaneous composing. So when we did like the rehearsal for the open source festival, we weren't sure if we can reconstruct them in a way, or if we can manage to play them live. We're pretty lucky finding the samples and the loops and the stuff we needed to perform them live, and it was good fun though playing them, I would say. Also this time we left out all our old synthesizer equipment, so we actually only worked with computers, and Stefan didn't even have a keyboard for playing his notes and his melodies. He was like drawing them with the mouse and with the trackpad, but still it was a very fast. It was a very fast process. It was not like we were sitting there for hours and editing. It was like one track. We had half an hour time for one track, and then like 10 minutes of preparation for the next track, and so it was like maybe like a game, like soccer or something. You had to react really quickly because the ball was coming to you, and you had to do something.
I think sometimes it's good leaving things out that you can rely on normally as a band or as a musician. For instance, we always use the bass guitar and the drums and mix them with electronics. But this time we decided to do like a very digital thing. Even though in the moment a lot of electronic acts are going more in the way of acoustics, we thought it's good for us doing just like a pure electronic improvised session, and I think that worked out really good for us in terms of getting to some points where we never been before.
Dat was het. Dat was Rococo Rot. Oké, dank u voor het terug.